In the Bible, there is someone known as Simon, aka Peter, and today we're going to be talking about that guy. Now, who exactly was Simon Peter? We first see Simon and see that he is a fisherman. Soon after that, he also has an encounter with Jesus, and that encounter was definitely very important. Since that encounter, he would become one of Jesus' disciples, aka apostles, and then become one of the central figures of the early church. Peter becomes a great leader and an apostle, but of course, he wasn't always like this. Hello guys, and welcome back to yet another video. Hope you're having one amazing day, and if you're not, I hope your day will get better. Today we're going to be talking about Peter, and this type of thing is a bit different. It's a bit of an analysis about a character in the Bible, and if you all want me to do more character type analysis on characters in the Bible, then let me know. Now, moving on. When reading the Gospels, you realize that Peter is very impulsive. Like he was the type to act first and then think later. And we can see that when he tried to rebuke Jesus without even thinking about the meaning of his words because he didn't really understand them. Or we can see that in the way how he chopped off the soldier's ear when they tried to arrest Jesus. Well, not tried, when they arrested Jesus, sorry about that. This and many more examples show that he was an impulsive guy. That also makes you realize that he was the type of person that didn't really have much control over his emotions. For example, his fear. When he saw Jesus walking on water, he feared so much that he doubted Jesus. Or when out of fear of getting found out by the people, he denied Jesus 3 times. Despite Peter being impulsive and a doubter, Jesus still loves him and saw his potential. Same with us too. And Jesus had changed Peter's name from Simon to Peter, symbolizing his new self and his change. Peter felt unworthy many of the times being with Jesus, and it's definitely relatable. It happens to basically all of us. But yeah, you can see that in Luke 5 verse 8 when it says, "But when Simon Peter saw it, he fell down at Jesus' knees, saying, 'Depart from me, for I am a sinful man, O Lord.'" Peter felt unworthy many times, was impulsive, and also a doubter. But that's not to say it was all bad, because many of Peter's impulsive acts, like the previously mentioned rebuke and the ear chopping, were done out of worry and love for Jesus. Though not directly said, you can tell that Peter did love greatly. Though he doubted, there were several times where he still had great faith, like when Jesus asked the disciples whom they thought he was, and Peter said that he was the Christ. Like immediately he said it. Another thing not directly mentioned about Peter, but can also be seen, I would say, is Peter's leadership. Due to his impulsive behavior, he had a natural tendency to take the lead, like with the previously mentioned question, or even the ear chopping incident, because he was the first one to answer, the first one to do that, you know? Of course, Peter was far from perfect, but he kept loving and trusting Jesus. He even became one of the central figures in the early church alongside Paul. Not to say he still didn't make mistakes, as seen in Galatians 2 verses 11 through 14, but Peter kept going, putting God first. Now, after all that, do you relate to any of Peter's behavior? Did you relate to his impulsiveness maybe, or maybe his doubt and fear, his poor emotional control, maybe the way he loved, maybe his leadership skills, maybe his unworthiness, even though that's very common for all of us, or maybe you related to all of it? Take a moment and talk, pray for forgiveness, let God in, put him first, and keep going trusting in him, because that is very important. It's also very important to let God in, because the reason that Simon changed from Simon to Peter was because he let Jesus in, because Jesus was with him, because he had the Holy Spirit in him also. it's very important to let God in our lives because He is the only one that can truly, truly heal us. Hope you all enjoyed that video. Hope you all learned something. And please, take a minute and talk to God about how you are and who you want to be with God. See you on the next one. God bless you all. Bye.